Good moment. It's been a while, and I felt inspired to come on today with so much happening in our outer and inner worlds, and knowing that today, the 11th of October, 2024, interestingly, it's an 11 day as well, so we can have a double 11 going on. And tonight begins Yom Kippur, and which is traditionally called the Day of Atonement in the Jewish faith. And my take on that, if you take the same letters and you put a hyphen between the T and the O at the beginning, and after the E, before the M, we have At-ONE-Ment. And that's the theme for today's sharing. And I'm going to introduce to you someone very special to me named Hannah in a little bit, but we're going to start here. But behind the scenes, we've called in our cosmic crews and asked that this space be blessed. And I see Mindy Barrett's name. I can't see from here what she's saying, if she's saying, but wow. It's total timely, because I want to start off acknowledging what's going on in our outer world, in the Southeast particularly, all the hurricanes, tornadoes, flooding. My dear friend Mindy's in North Carolina, and she's there. It turns out that's where she grew up, and she has already survived losing her home in a fire in Kauai, and is now in Florida, where she has experienced 2 more hurricanes, or maybe this last one, Milton, made 3 to where she lives. And she brought herself with a van full of supplies to help the community around Asheville and in North Carolina. And I think, Hannah, if you can put up on the Facebook her contact, that would be great. And her name, she's on Facebook, and she's one of my most extraordinary sheroes, in the way that in the face of adversity, she just stands up, does what needs to be done with a heart full of gold, full of love. And also want to direct to, besides the Southeast, in our country, to Wyoming, where there's fires raging, and additionally to the whole Middle East area. And actually, I think I'm going to invite you, Hannah, to come up now, introduce you, and then we can send out our love. And yeah. Okay. So, dear friends, this is my beloved friend Hannah, and we are co-creating together, and we're really excited about that. And she's really not only savvy with tech, but she is intuitively tuned in, and she is rooted in love and is an amazing human being. So we want to start today with, in Ancient Healing Secrets, we have a tradition that we send out our love, we rub our hands, and then we kind of aim to these areas we're intending. And I'll say it again, it's the U.S. Southeast, all the beings, not just humans, but oh my gosh, the animals, the flora, the fauna, the elements, and from Florida and North Carolina, all the southern areas, the parts of Tennessee, and to Wyoming, and then to the whole Middle East area, everyone affected there by war. So I invite you, if you feel inspired, to breathe in with us and to release and breathing in, bringing in inner peace and grounding with the earth, sending energy down to the heart of the earth, through our feet, through the base of our spines, the root, just like the redwoods, the trees, being grounded, and up through the top of our heads to the heart of the sun, connecting to the heart of the galaxy, to the heart of the whole holy whole, the universe. And in that whole toroidal, amazing donut, here we are, in it, in this here and now moment. And for a moment, just moving into silence and allowing ourselves to fill with pure love, peace, joy, all the qualities, beauty that we wish to bring into the world. And extending our hands and just radiating, sending our love to all these areas in particular, and all beings in need, everywhere. There we go. And so it is. We just bring back our energy, our own heart, and we're going to transition to actually the most recent song that I've actually written down, and I consider it kind of medicine, antidote to the situation, because although, quicksand and mud and sorrow and grief is really, really important, and never ever encouraging a bypassing of those things. But on the other hand, it's not a place we want to get stuck and camp out. So everyone has their own timing, and when you're in the thick of it, not saying, override it, no. But those of us too that are not in the thick of it, not at the epicenter, so to speak, this is something we can do. Shine our light from our hearts. And the chorus to this song is, shine, shine, be a sun. Shine your light on everyone. And I always spell everyone as one word with the capitals to O-N-E. That it's a both and, everyone. We're individuated and we're in each, but we're also the one. So here we go. And I'll just do a little bit of the tune. Shine your light upon them all, 'cause you're the sun, you're the moon, you're a crane, you're a loon, you're a raindrop, rainbow too. Shine your light, ignite your fuse. And here we go. Shine, shine, be a sun. Shine your light on everyone. Shine, shine, be a sun. Shine your light on everyone. Be like the sea, be like the land. Rejoice, give thanks for all that's grand. Be the sparkle on the wave. shine, surfing every day. Shine, shine, be a sun, shine your light on everyone. Shine, shine, be a sun, shine your light on everyone. Every day's a new beginning. Shine your light, keep on swimming. You can live, you can laugh, you can have yourself S-ELF. We invite your inner elf to be with us, 'cause you can have yourself a blast. 'Cause you're a sun, you're a moon, you're a crane, you're a loon. You are light, you are dark, you're a Noah, you're an ark. Shine your light, ignite your fuse. Shine your light before you snooze. Shine, shine, be a sun. Shine your light on everyone. Shine, shine, be a sun. Shine your light on everyone. Shine your light on everyone. Ding. Oh, it's good to have you aboard the Muse and Express.
It's good to be aboard.
So, anything that you would like to share with whomever is joining us now, or who may pick up on this later?
I think what's been coming to me lately is that beingness of being a spectrum, and to hold grief and love and joy joyfully, to have anger and to have sadness, but with excitement, to know that I'm a spectrum and a deeply feeling being. And that's just felt like a way to connect with everything and everyone, to embrace that feeling state.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit before, it spontaneously happens when we get together, that we just boom, 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 boom. And part of what we were saying is that it's so important not to repress, because whatever it's like you take cork and you press it down, boy, it can come back with whoof, or damming up feelings or judging them. But when we just allow them and let them flow, be they tears of grief or tears of joy, whatever it is, they go through, and we don't, attach to them, and we don't have aversion or, oh no, I shouldn't. And what a difference that can make to staying, grounded and centered, and what's so important at this time. Yeah. And before I forget, something else really important on this theme, though, of staying centered, grounded, and it has to do with preparation. And the community, a lot of you know that I've been involved with in Ancient Healing Secrets since 2020. Just began a course. The first meeting was yesterday, the first class, and you can join now. Being offered for a suggested donation of $20, more is always welcome, which goes to taking care of the orphans that in Nepal, many of them became orphans as a result of an earthquake there. And they also just had extreme flooding. But this is a lot of the funding, or if all of the funding, I don't know exactly what the ratio is this time, goes to these kids. And what has been created is a course for emergencies, so that we have at home. Now, if something happens now, medical disclaimer, first, call 911, call whatever your medical team may be. But what if, as Dr. Clint says, what if, as we've seen in so many situations, unfortunately now, there is no way that an external ambulance or doctor or medical team can reach you? Wouldn't it be great to have as many resources as you can at hand, many from your kitchen, or to know what to have in a bag if you have to evacuate that you can go with? These are some of the things that are being covered in this course. And I think it's extraordinary that it's being made available for $20 or free if that is too much. And you posted the contact on the Facebook so you can see and look in. I also want to share with you, because I don't care where you are in this world at this time, if you're alive and you feel some anxiety is bound to arise. And one of what we call marmas are these points. This from, again, the Siddha Veda family, from Dr. Naram, Ancient Secrets. I learned this in the 100-day training course. You take your right hand, and this point between your nose and your upper lip, and you can use your left hand, or you can do it the other hand's reverse, but you're pressing on this point, and you're supporting with the back of your head. That's optional. I have to tell you, I use this a lot if out in traffic, if it gets a little nuts. When I'm at the red light, I'll just do this, and I don't do it then with deep breathing. Everything's done in sixes, so it's like pressing 6 times, which you can just do rapidly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll do it again more slowly with breath. This is the best way. It's really effective. So we're going to have our hand guide out with we're breathing out, and then we breathe in and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you did that, I'd be asking you, how are you feeling? How are you feeling, Hannah? Can you feel a shift?
I feel a shift in the sense that I recognize that there's more space for embodiment. Like it opened the doorway to... Yeah. It grounds into the body, and I've heard that it relates to the vagus nerve too. I don't know. What I found just through my own experiences is really it works. It's very effective. There's no side effects other than feeling less anxiety and more calm. Mm-hmm. And that's a great thing. Now, another one is this point right above the eyebrows in the center near the third eye area. And this is for focus. So again, if things are a little chaotic and unexpectedly arise, it's really good to know that you can press this, and you can put the hand behind your head again and just breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's great for focus when we're going to squeeze our earlobes. And this is for self-love. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for today, we're going to end with this happy for no reason. And you kind of cup your hands and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that a couple more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see from our smiles, it's playful.
And playfulness is so important for us to stay in equilibrium and open and joyful. So that's a sample of some of the marmas. And if in this course, if you take it, you're going to receive as a gift, thanks to Dr. Clint and the staff, a cards that have these marmas written on them, so that you can see, visually what to do and what they're for. It's pretty great. And also a lot of the recipes from your kitchen for, for calming, for digestion, for all this good stuff. All right. Would you like to check and see if anybody's written anything in that we should be responding to?
Yes.
And I'm going to launch into this with this theme of At-ONE-Ment. I don't know if I'll do all of it because this is a very long, this is a poem that came to me, geez, when? It's been a ways. 2009. And it's called Oneness is Not a One-Way Street. And I call it a proem, which is kind of a combination of prose and poem, because it's poetic, but it's longer than most poems. And I call it a storiette because it's a bit of a story. And it says, when we come home to unity and oneness, and just to remember, encapsulating this theme for today of At-ONE-Ment, we clearly discover that oneness is not a one-way street. Oneness dances multi-directionally in streets and alleys, boulevards and paths, grassy and sleek, hidden and seen. Oneness is the whole, W-H-O-L-E, within each tiny self. Self as in cell, C-E-L-L-F. So oneness is the whole, the entirety, and the absence, or that place of that incredible source that physicists and cosmologists call black hole, the womb of plenitude that is not with form, but is the mother of the womb of form. Oneness is the whole within each tiny self of the whole holographic you, uni inverse, you inverse. Its poetry respects no margins or human-made laws. It scribbles and doodles, makes alphabets, and discards encyclopedias of false starts, cul-de-sacs, and evolutionary dead ends. Oneness isn't homogeneous. It seeks myriads of forms to express its great self. No puree to erase distinctions here. The cosmic soup is full of variety. Its plentiful pantry spices the cosmic cuisine with difference. We've been in a shadowland of projections and inversions. Lost in the play, we forgot the oh-so holy graphic multimedia show and tell, the visions, stories, and dramas, life in play with itself. Forgetting our essence, our essential oneness, humans sought it in the outer world, attempting to file down all the rough edges of individuation. Some stood up as defiant hares, electrified to alertness by the mandate of monopoly and the heavy blankets of franchise, determined to smother the fires of self-expression. They rose in colorful dress, electric guitars in hand, gladiolas in the garden. They refused to bow their heads to the gods of conformity. Instead, they recognized the cornucopia as a feast of oneness, even as a small faction attempted to dominate and eliminate the seed stock of diversity. At the outermost reaches of ego, they cultivated monocrops of food and fashion, ideology, and idiom. This gang viewed nature's beautiful banquet, bountiful and hearty in the wild, a threat to be broken and saddled for them to ride at their will. Desire for control and fear of the unknown had them regard the dark and uncharted as an enemy to be defeated. They waged war on ourselves. An arsenal of weapons was aimed at destroying whatever was believed to be threatening their shrunken sense of self. Vying with each other, each religion revered its own variation of scripture, enthroned in its bookhouse, regarding it as the sole citadel of authority, oblivious to its unity, a hatchet, the illusion of separation hacked at the tree of life. Branches fell first, then the trunk, and next the roots were attacked. Eventually, even the ground that sustains all earthly life was polluted, attacked, and leached of life. We are Mother Earth, as are the trees, the animals, the birds, the bacteria. Convinced of otherness, caught in the veil of duality, everything was approached as friend or enemy. Lost in the forest of fright and fear, we mangled each other, poisoned our mother, until finally, we began to realize the nightmare we'd created. With eyes wide and wild, we began to remember, as butterflies emerging from the chrysalis, we saw we were not the caterpillars we lived as for so long. Hatching from our false identity, from our fear-induced shells, we freed ourselves from the sticky dogmas and confining beliefs we clung to as absolute truth. Our tiny worldview now shattered. We see we're part of a cosmos vast, wide, and unfathomable. We are awed by its immensity, mystery, beauty, and brilliance. We no longer can ride the tricycle of thought that tells us our religion is right and all others offering different perspectives, approach, or language are wrong. Without the bulk and weightiness of certainty, we can ride our cycles more swiftly, with greater ease, no longer needing to depend on the small, round wheels of creed to keep us upright and ethical. Our time is a glorious time, as slavery of all kinds is severed by Sophia's untethered wisdom. Human ropes and chains loosen as the deep knowing rises. We awaken a new identity, leave behind the caterpillar of either-or duality, its consumer appetite consumed along with the beliefs, LEAF-S, that fed it. As butterflies, we fly in the garden of multiplicity, savoring the rainbow of hues, petals, fragrances, and flowers we now can appreciate. Our time has come. Now is here to be known as the time of the Great Awakening. The cauldron of chaos is the womb giving birth to the first humans, H-U-E, humans, the luminous butterflies. As humans, we intuit, see, hear, and feel our unity, embrace our diversity, and together create a rebirth of wonder, beauty, respect, and reverence for all life. We are here as the earth, for the earth and of the earth, for the benefit of all beings. We are the one, the ones, each and every one, a holy, holy one, here to reveal the glory of the divine within and without all creation, the prodigal sons and daughters returning home to our great self. And from this home to which we return, our journey begins again, anew. We travel as cosmic turtles, our time, our home always within and around us. Exiles no more, we begin the conscious play of co-creation to heal and reveal the magic of Earth's hearth. That word, H-E-A-R-T-H. We are the earth, the stars, the formless, and the form, each self summoning the great self, great spirit within itself. Creation takes a quantum leap into an era that transcends and invites our imagination. An age of paradox, power, and purpose blooms in a garden of divine love, beside wilderness, wild and free, where love of child and mother, elder and father thrive in a polyculture of love in the soil of equality. We're almost there. We are the way for communion. We offer our caterpillar selves to the alchemical mystery of transformation. The chrysalis dissolves our separation and bursts us into the sky of spaciousness. We emerge and take our place in cosmic community, each of us knowing we are a marvelous and unique design and designer. Children of Earth, you are awakening. Awake within the dream, you find your inner compass. And you consciously free your earth hardest self to play in the sacred playground of matter. Matter, recognized as the territory of the great Ma of Mother Earth, of Divine Mother Universe. The physical is the playground of the metaphysical. We are wedded ones. The groom of spirit and the bride of Mater are united within us. We are the meta-knowers, the awareness that knows that it is the known, know-own, and the knowing. And not the know-own that is said that we won't own anything, but the know-own, knowing life itself is a gift that no one can own. The through which that ices the cosmic cake with heartful appreciation. Our presence is a catalyst that precipitates the nectar of awareness out of the pregnant plenitude of pure potential. We birth self-reflection within ourself. Celebration is calling us to rejoice, remember, and reinvent as we take flight as the new humans. Our journey, that word has O-U-R, it's plural. It's our journey is taking new wings. We are to sing as never before, new hymns and hers of grace, gratitude, and glory. Our time has come to come home. And in the center of each of those words is that cosmic punctuation of O-M. Om. Well, that was a long one. It was a story. It's a tale that wanted to come forth today on this eve of atonement at One-Ment. And to remind us that as the breakdown of the old is happening with all of its challenges, and not to bypass the grief that's in that, the rebirth is here as well. We are the midwives. We're being reborn within and bringing forth together what we know, as Charles Eisenstein speaks of, we know in our heart the beautiful, wonderful way we can be. Can it come forth? And I want to thank everybody that's listened. I know you can visit parts of it. I know it's a lot in one, but I'm just trusting. It didn't want to be chopped up. And I do a lot of haiku, which is really little teeny thingies, but this one wanted to come out as a whole big baby. How are you feeling? Anything you want to share?
Well, the image that was coming up when you were sharing your story was this memory of being like intergalactic, and that we're here experiencing the human experience. And so with that perspective, I can have like total grace and gratitude for the spectrum of that experience. And just to say like, wow, what if I had chosen this? And how could I look at the human experience with that kind of love and empathy and gratitude? That's kind of the journey I went on when you were sharing.
Ooh. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Gratitude. Whew. I have gratitude for gratitude. It's so joy-inducing, and that appreciation. It's, I think, one of the greatest attitudes. I had a vision once of little kids who had letters, and the word great, they came from the left of the stage, and then from the right, attitude, and the attitude came up to the GR and made gratitude for little kiddos. Okay, so astrologically I want to mention two things. We're just in the last piece of this Pluto in Capricorn, and you know, we're going to be shifting into Aquarius, which also has its challenges. It's the time where nature in many ways is under attack. What's nature? The humanity, the part of us that feels, that loves, that touches, that loves beauty, that, you know, I had an experience yesterday. I don't hardly ever swear anymore, but when I get on the phone and my options are with something that's not human, that says, do you want A or B? And if what I want and who I want to speak to is neither of those things, and it goes, oh my God, I find it enraging. And that's just in that where it's like that. So, may we recognize that technology is beautiful when it's in service to us. but may we remember that's the way we want it to be, that it can't displace. And, you know, smart is a funny word. You know, there's smartphones. Well, there were smart bombs, but is any kind of bombing really so intelligent? Does that include wisdom? Just some things to sit upon your egg, you know, be the hen and see what comes out, what wants to hatch from these, from contemplation. So anyhow, so we do have Pluto moving on, and the gift that it can give in Aquarius is friendship, is community, is the is what I call galactivation. I said I have a little thing on my wall here. We are being galactivated. Remembering we're of the galaxy, and the fractal of that is community. And like the glass beads on a necklace, that the beauty of the variety, the coin of one coin, one side is the oneness that's of essence, the other side is the incredible creativity of, you know, that, how dull, boring if everything was uniform. And the topsy-turviness in the world tries to take that inside out, pull the glove and invert it, making the outside something all uniform, and we all have to think the same way and conform, and no, we are individuated, and community is not to erase those differences, but to celebrate them. We see the mirror, but you know, the question, what qualities do we want to mirror? And how dull and dreadful it would be if we were all just clones and looking like each other, you know, without feeling and realizing what one of my primary beautiful mentors, Thomas Berry, said, that subjectivity. We have an inside. We have an inside that feels and can bring all the different perspectives that make life interesting and how we learn. So just some things to consider. And yeah, we just had that solar eclipse in Aries. Well, Aries, we saw a lot of what it brought on over a week ago. One of the definitions of Aries, you know, is associated with war and conflict, but I don't have it here with me, but I have a picture of a ram, and it's jumping into a kind of a void space. So that's Aries, that's courage, that's the pioneer, that's making friends with the unknown, where the unknown is not something we're fearing. We're not dragging from the past our ideas of what it was. Even when there's a recurrent cycle, it's remembering each day is a new day, literally, not just metaphorically. It is. Heraclitus said it. You can't step in the same river twice, and we can embrace that. So, okay, I'm my passion is getting carried away. We're going to conclude with we are one love, or the one in the many. I don't know, both titles I have for the same song here. And, I see, there is that new one. I thought this is the new version. Okay. I'm just going to pop in. I thank you so much for being with us. We're going to conclude with this song. We are one love. This was written in 2020, a little newer. And on the chorus, please come in with me. So, yay, so great to be with Hannah and to share together. It's far more fun this way.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I have the kind of I feel called to share, but wow, I love your presence, and oh my gosh, it's such a huge contribution, folks. What's the root? Tribe. We're all that tribe of humanity. Here we go. We're here to be inspired. Come here to love. Celebrate the beauty, the tiger and the dove. We come here to share our gifts. We come here to see. We all are beautiful like the mountains and the seas. We are love. We are love. Love lives in the many lives in love. We are one. We are one. The one is the many is the one. For all there is plenty, enough for each to thrive. We are the ones. We open our eyes. We're part of great mystery, as vast as the sky. Love is here together as each sacred you and I. We are love. We are love. And I forgot we were supposed to go to the bridge because I was so happy singing We Are Love. So rainbow, rainbow, we're the children of the rainbow. Once again, rainbow, rainbow, we're the children of the rainbow. We're the rainbow, fire in the sky, water in the ocean, the love in you and I, the air that surrounds us, the ground we walk upon, visible and invisible. We were lost, now we're found. We're Mother Earth, galactic family too, part of the universe, each me, every you. We're the ones we've been praying for. Heaven is here, we're what we've waited for. 'Cause we are love. We are love. Love lives in the many lives in love. We are one. We are one. The one is the many is the one. The one is the many is the one. Let's send out our love again to all. May joy, beauty, peace, all the qualities that you want to bring into this planet, this world, to live, birth them, be them. Now is the time. We are endowed with creative juice and energy, and we have a choice as to where we direct our energy. So let love guide us. And sending you love Love, 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 love. And until the next time, bless, bless, bless. Thank you so much for being with us.